Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela if you've never been here before. In today's video, I want to talk about my weight gain. We're gonna get really vulnerable. This is a very sore subject for me, a very vulnerable subject for me to talk about my weight, but I want to do it because I am hoping that it will help someone, and also I think this is going to help me just talking about it and having other people relate to it and be able to chime in on it. Typically I just have this conversation in my head with myself, and I don't know if that is the healthiest thing. So I'm excited to talk about it today. A little nervous, but it's okay. Weight has always been an issue for me, and I really want to change that around. So I'm gonna get vulnerable today. Before we get into the topic of the video, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to my channel if this is the first video you're seeing of me. If you watch all the way through, of course subscribe, that would be amazing. No pressure, but I would love that. Also, thumbs up this video if you like it towards the end. If you keep watching, please give it a like. I also have an OnlyFans, which I would love for you to subscribe to. I also have an Instagram, which I would love to connect with you more intimately on. I'm on stories there, like 20 stories every single day. So I would love to have you there. And I started having a TikTok, so if you want to follow me there too, I would love that as well. Again, no pressure. Whatever you want to do, it's cool with me, but everything will be in the description if that's something you're interested in. Okay, let's just get into it. I want to talk about my weight gain and also my relationship with food and exercise, and we're just gonna see what comes off the dome. If you're new to my channel, this is typically what I do. I don't like to script things. I like to just have a topic and run with it. I'm a talker, so I never really have bullet points or anything. I just kind of go off the dome and we'll see where it takes us. I believe wherever I'm taken when I speak is what's meant to come out and what is going to help people or what's going to help me, right? So let's just start. I guess we can start with the fact that in January 2019, I weighed 198 pounds. I sure as hell do not weigh 198 pounds anymore. I am, this is like scary to even say, I'm definitely not at my highest weight, but we are getting there. I weighed myself maybe a week ago, maybe a little less, and I was 253, and I cringed so hard at that number, and I just felt icky. I just felt like, oh my gosh, girl, you've let yourself go. I didn't really notice that I was gaining weight until maybe 2 months ago or so. I mean, I do OnlyFans. Like, I am happy with my body. Like, I am content. I am not upset at the weight gain because I look bad or because I think anything about the way I look. It's not out of self-hatred. It's honestly out of self-love. And it's like, I do not want to feel this heavy all the time. I don't want to be putting foods in my body that aren't going to help me live a long life. I don't want to be weighed down by my own body. I don't want to feel trapped, and feeling trapped is a significant thing that I've been feeling in my life for the past year, if not longer, just very noticeably in the past year of being by myself and like being single and all of that, and taking time to actually like dive deep in on myself and see what's going on. That is a theme that has been occurring for me, and I think a lot of it is just feeling trapped in my body and feeling like I can't really do anything, feeling weighed down and feeling like I have no energy and feeling like I am trapped by the weight on my body. And I was watching last night, I was watching a weight loss video of this girl that weighed like 200 and now she weighs like 150. She lost like 50-60 pounds, something like that. And it was insane. And one of the things that she said that really stuck out to me was she would look in the mirror when she weighed her highest weight and she was just reminded of the emotional baggage that she was carrying around, and that really got me. That really resonated with me. I think the only reason I would ever get upset when looking at myself in the mirror is being reminded that the reason I look like this is because of all the pain that I'm carrying around. It's because of the emotions. It's because of like all of the emotions that are going on in me. I believe that my body is a physical manifestation of how I feel inside. And apparently, I mean, like, I know this, but it's just becoming more and more evident. I obviously am not coping in the right ways. I'm using food to cover something up or to deal with things. And like, I've always known that, but it's getting out of hand. I think that in the past, I didn't really care when it got out of hand because I didn't really love myself. Like, I didn't really, there were other things, like there were a lot of other things that I needed to focus on to keep myself alive rather than like my relationship with food. I don't even think I obviously like wasn't even ready to even admit that that was something I could fix. It didn't feel like something that was in the realm of something that I could change or something that I had control over. It really felt like it was something put on me and I was just meant to stay here forever. I was meant to look like this. But over the past year, I have gained so much self-love and actually caring about myself. And I know some people are gonna be like, body positive, love yourself no matter what you look like, but being healthy is part of that, right? I'm the first person to be like, post pictures of yourself no matter what you look like because you look good to someone. Like, even if you don't look good to you, you're someone's type, right? Like, there's no body that someone's not attracted to. So I always say, like, be out there, put yourself out there. If someone doesn't like it, and if they do, great, you found someone that likes you. But for me, it's, again, like, it's not about looks, it's about how I feel. And I'm so lethargic all the time. It's getting better now that I've started going to the gym, but we'll get into that. But I am just so tired all the time. I never want to do anything. I am just at home eating a lot and either starving myself to where I don't eat until the end of the night, or just eating all day. There's no in between for me. I think a huge reason that I've gained so much weight is because I now work from home, and that's a blessing that I am able to work from home, but at the same time, there's nothing forcing me to get out of the house. Previously, I had serving jobs, which if you've ever worked a restaurant job, you're running around at all times. And whenever I weighed 198, that was at my peak of working. I would work like 50 hours a week and I would be on my feet all day. I would have doubles, you know, and that's kind of what was keeping me relatively fit, keeping my weight down. I think looking back on pictures, I'm like, damn girl, you look good. And I felt a lot lighter back then, obviously. I definitely wasn't the most confident. I definitely felt like I still had weight to lose, and again, like, I didn't have the self-love that I have now. So I can't imagine having that body now. I'm excited to get down lower so I can feel lighter and feel more free. But yeah, I think that's what was keeping me relatively not as big, because I was eating practically the same. I am a person that eats out a lot. I love food. I love food. I want to love food in a healthy way. Food is a treat for me, but I take it to the extreme. Food is something that I celebrate with, you know, like, I mean, from my family, and I think like a lot of people around me, I grew up like every time we celebrate something, we eat a lot of food. Holidays, we eat a lot of food. Like, I don't know, celebrations equal food for me. So I would reward myself, do reward myself with food. And that's something that I don't know will change. I definitely want to I want to be able to enjoy food still, but I want to be healthy and feel healthy, right? So I guess fast forward to now, I don't know, like I've always had not the best relationship with food. I yo-yoed a lot. I have lost over 60 pounds 2 or 3 times in my life. At my highest weight, I was 275 to 80-ish. And I lost a bunch of weight, got down to 198 after that. My senior year of high school, I weighed like 280. I smoked a lot of weed and ate a lot of food, and smoking weed helped me eat even more food. And my stomach wouldn't feel like it was gonna bust open because I would smoke a bunch of weed. So those kind of went hand in hand. I graduated, I decided that I needed to do something about it. I had already lost probably 50 pounds before even noticing that I was losing weight. I remember going to the doctor and I weighed like 230. I was like, oh, like I didn't even notice because I was just happy and like doing my thing. Looking back, I wasn't really doing it the right way. I was really cutting back on things and eating like 1,000 calories a day, and I lost weight very, very quickly. I'm not here to do that again. Like, I want this to be long-term. I want this to be sustainable. I want this to be a lifestyle change and not just something where I'm yo-yoing again. And I know that with that, it's probably gonna take a lot longer. I've done this in 3 to 6 months before, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna give myself a year and see what happens. I'm gonna really focus on my fitness for an entire year and see what happens. I recently started going to the gym. I love Zumba, so that's something I've done on and off for years. It's something that I was never like super consistent with. I didn't go like every single day. I would go like once or twice or 3 times a week. Right now I am going to the gym for an average of 4 times a week, which is, I think, really good. My thing that I really need to focus on though is the food. And cutting back my calories. Sometimes I will count my calories and I will have eaten like 3,000 calories in one day, if not more. And it's just, I need to calm down. I am capping my calories at a certain amount. I'm not gonna say what that is because I don't want you to watch this video and follow what I'm saying. This is not an advice video. This is me just talking out what I'm planning on doing and just talking things out. Okay, so I'm not gonna say my calories because yours are gonna be different. So I'm capping myself at a certain amount of calories, but it's something that is healthy and sustainable and not something that I'm gonna be starving from, and not something where I am practicing trigger warning disordered eating. I'm not here to like self-diagnose or anything, but I really think that I have some sort of binge eating disorder. I really go in. And I just comfort eat. I emotionally eat. And I love eating out, like I was saying, and that adds up. I'm really also challenging myself to just eat at home. That's a big challenge for me, if we're being honest. But I know I can do it. I don't really know what I'm doing with the eating out portion, but right now I'm just saying I'm gonna be in a calorie deficit. I've watched so many videos and I'm just trying to pick and sort like what's gonna work for me. So to lose weight, I mean, it's just common knowledge that you have to be in a calorie deficit. So if I was eating 3 or more thousand calories a day and I cut down to a normal amount, basically what I did was like type in how many calories should I be eating. I typed in my weight, I typed in my height, I typed in my activity level, and it gave me calories. And that's what I'm gonna follow. Macros are stressful to me. Maybe I'll get to that one day, but they're stressful to me, and not fun. So calories are gonna be easier for me, so I'm gonna start with that. We'll see if I get to macros, but I've tried to cut out carbs before, and that's a big part of how I lost the weight last time. I cut out carbs, but I think that was a really unhealthy way to go about it, just for me, because I do have the mind that already has disordered eating from my entire childhood, whether it was binging on Hostess boxes and smoking weed, I'm saying boxes in a sitting, or going days without eating. So right now I'm just focusing on counting my calories and seeing what happens. I will keep you guys updated on my stories on Instagram. Every day that I go to the gym, I post what I did for that day as a workout. So if you are interested in that, I always take a picture of the calories I burned and everything like that and post it on my Instagram story. I posted my Instagram story, dang, I just slapped myself real loud in my leg. But I post my Instagram story multiple times a day. So if you want to see anything like that, that's on my Instagram. If you have any requests for videos on this topic, I would love to talk about it more. I would love to do a Q&A if you guys have questions on my journey so far, how I lost the weight last time, anything food related, anything exercise related, anything from my past, anything like that. I would love to talk about it. So questions, welcome in the Instagram DMs or in the comments down below. I think it would be fun to do workout videos and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's all my content is gonna be, obviously, but I think it's going to be a huge theme in my life, so that's probably going to reflect in my content. So I hope you guys are into it. Again, like, any requests, if you think of any videos that you would love to see me do, I need some suggestions, I think, so leave them down below. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you liked me and you watched this entire video, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button if that's something you want to do. If you want to see more of me, head over to my OnlyFans, which will be linked in the description. And if you want to see my stories on Instagram, you want to see what I post over there, cute outfits and shit, you can follow my Instagram, and I'm also on TikTok sometimes, kind of, and you can follow me there. I also have a website, you can check it out down below. Just everything. I have a lot of things, okay? I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.